Avi Myers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine, a presentation of Sonny Hirsch and myself. Our website, ntnm.org, real big on community policing, caps24.org. As all of you know, we really are big on covering judicial races. The 9th Subcircuit is where we're located, and we concentrate on that. There are 2 openings this year. Somebody who's running, one of 4 candidates running for the Otaka vacancy, is Abbey Fishman Romanek. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good,
Thanks for having me.
So tell us about why you want to be a judge and what's doing.
Okay. Well, I'm keeping very busy with my campaign. I decided to become a judge or to run for judge about 6 or 7 years ago. There hasn't been a spot in a number of years in the 9th Subcircuit. And the reason I made that decision was based upon looking at my career and the things I do outside of work. I've been a lawyer now for 22 years. I've tried capital murder cases and multi-million-dollar medical malpractice cases. I've worked for the government, for Lisa Madigan, doing whistleblower investigations and Medicaid fraud prosecutions. And I'm currently working on my own doing commercial litigation. But besides all of that, as well as raising my family, I've been very involved in my community. I'm on the Village of Wilmette Zoning Board. I'm on the executive board of the Illinois Holocaust Museum. I'm on the board of Connections for the Homeless in Evanston. And I work regularly at the soup kitchen at Beth Emmet, my synagogue. And as I looked at all of that, I made the determination that the best use of my time and the best way for me to continue serving the public while using my legal background would be to become a judge.
So how do you go about campaigning?
Well, a lot of what we're doing in our campaign has to do with having coffees at people's homes. I think the best thing I can do is go out and meet people, tell them about my background, where I grew up, a little bit about who my family is, and something about my vision as a judge.
Okay, very good. Now, one thing, I usually don't bring this stuff up, but I've been hearing this from numerous people, and I have to ask you, is there's people telling me, and you tell me right, wrong, good, bad, that actually there was a cloudy circumstance you left Lisa Madigan's office on.
It wasn't all that cloudy necessarily. There was an email that I made a mistake sending out, and excuse me, as soon as I was questioned on it, I determined that I didn't want to bring any bad light on Lisa Madigan, and so I resigned.
Okay, and that was political stuff.
That was political stuff.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, I had asked.
So that's fine.
Okay.
So, I think that's what justice is all about. It's learning how to own up to your own mistakes and taking responsibility for them.
Okay, tell me about your family.
Sure. I am the daughter of a rabbi.
Okay.
He was at B'nai Zion when we first moved to Chicago. Besides being a rabbi...
No, B'nai Zion, that's the one in East Rogers Park?
Yeah, on Pratt,
okay.
right down the street.
Yeah, okay.
And so one of the things that he did was, besides being a rabbi, he worked with the mentally ill population. He was the chief chaplain at Chicago Read Mental Health Center for 30 years. And that's something that I sort of continue, I feel, because a lot of the people that I work with at Connections for the Homeless, as well as at the Soup Kitchen, are all, a lot of them have illnesses. And so it's sort of the same population. Before that, and before I was born, he did a lot of work with Congress on racial equality, and he also worked with people in displaced persons camps, which is where he met my mother after the war.
Where's your father originally from?
Brooklyn. No, he's from Brooklyn.
Oh, he's from Brooklyn.
My father's from Brooklyn.
So how did he get involved with displaced person camps?
Well, he became a rabbi, and in Poland, actually. Okay. But when he came back, he had a synagogue here, and during the war and after the war, he realized there was a big population of people in Europe that really needed his assistance. So he went over as a chaplain attached to the army. It was through American Jewish Congress. And he was running displaced persons camps and helping people get their lives back in order, as well as helping them find their families in America after the war.
Interesting.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank Jesse Greenberg for bringing you.
Great.
And it's nice to meet you, Jesse, and good luck. And his wife was on check. Please go check out the episode on Channel 11.
Right.
If people want to contact you,
my website is www.advocatesforabbey.com, and I'm Abbey at advocatesforabbey.com. You can also contact Jesse at Jesse, Jesse, at advocatesforabbey.com.
Well, thank you very much for being here.
Sure. Thank you.